Hello TechSkiers. After around 5 rounds of tech interviews which were done remotely and on site, it was already set in my mind that I was going, to join the new company in the physical office environment setup. But then COVID-19 came, which caused lockdown and forced the remote transformation, which made me to join the new company remotely, but flying to an R&D headquarters based in Dublin, Ireland, from German Munich. So in Europe, I've seen people after everything was sponsored for relocation assistance and covering visa, flights, first month's rent, and then after 6 months, dismissed for failing a probation period, being done on site. On top of that, then I imagine myself that my probation period will be remotely, and while being in a different country, city, no tech stack, etc. Instead, I knew I was supposed, to put in place more strategies which made my remote onboarding smooth and successful. So in this video, I will share with you all the strategies that I used to have a successful remote onboarding and pass the probation period as a tech engineer, so that you keep on skiing in the tech world. Welcome back to the TechSki Match with Ben. First strategy, assign a mentor. So no matter what level of experience you have, as long you are a new software engineer or a developer, a DevOps to a new company, adjusting to a new working culture and environment can always be challenging, especially when joining remotely. So how I minimize the stress? There was an engineer which was assigned, to mentor me, and she was providing proper guidance. And please make sure that is done for you. It made me to feel more comfortable because was having an employee appointed for me ever since day one. This helped me to get to know about the team dynamics and the culture, and allowed me to felt welcomed and motivated. So the most important thing regarding having a mentor was that there was no time they left me without anyone, just being myself. My mentor was the one sharing the necessary documentation, creating training programs, telling me what to do, like pair programming for the introduction of the projects, and the complete checklist for all the tools I needed, and checking in with me at the end of each day. So what I liked about my mentor, she was like a lead engineer, also like well-experienced person. So make sure you assign someone who is well advanced one-on-one with my manager. So my manager was always scheduling a short one-on-one sync meeting with me at the end of each day during the first month. These meetings were very important, because it allowed me to reflect on what I mastered that day and unblock any issues that came up and set goals for the next day. The meetings was also a great place, to learn more about the engineering and the company culture. So some good, question that I was asking my direct manager. Hope you use them too, like what are the team's top priorities, and how to integrate with other departments, as my manager is the gateway to other sections. Set your goals. This one is a great thing that helped me so much, and I've been using it all the time I was joining a new company. This works whether remote or being in the office. It remains the most important, to set some personal goals for your first weeks and months at the job. This helped me to feel in control of my progress and workload, as well as bringing some normality into the work from home settings. My plan was like within 30 days of the employment to become competent with Amdocs, open deployment and high-level design, as well like working closely with the engineering, product management, solution delivery, and other SREs to provide day-to-day operations for the service portfolio. So within 90 days of employment, my target was providing a high-level overview in my area of learning and pillar of ownership, being able to automating some tasks and providing platform code reviews to other peers, being able fixing issues in the platforms with troubleshooting, or platforms migration, etc. And within 180 days, my target was being in the position, to work in the field of critical P1 escalations and help out on the rotation of the bases on the on-call. So don't forget, to set your goals, know your colleagues. So find out about your office social calendar and make sure you are available on social activities. This could be after work drinks, over Zoom, or a weekly quiz, as strange as it may seem. That was the best way that made me to felt integrated with the team, participating in the drinks over the Zoom calls, with the code like bring your own beer remotely. It was fun, but it was nice, showing my face within the first few weeks helped people, to know who am I, and made me to quickly felt being part of the team. Another point, regarding knowing your colleague, being sure to ask colleagues how they prefer to be contacted. Some people prefer emails, as it allows them time to respond and does not greatly disrupt their daily tasks. However, others prefer like direct phone, Zoom, Teams calls, as they can give you and get much quicker answers and discuss things more freely. So diving into projects and final tips that I have for you. So not that while I was implementing all these strategies I shared with you, I was diving into real-man projects within 2 months. My first project assigned to me was a mission-critical production system that was being migrated from the Linux platform to enhance the version platforms which support voice over LTE and 4G in the United Kingdom. Immediately after finishing that project, after around 4 months, I was thrown to a 5G IoT project of internet in the car, running in different regions of AWS, covering across Europe. For a new joiner, it was a lot. It was a roller coaster. As many things that I wanted to grasp in my mind. So starting a new job from home while your boss and other colleagues are dealing with the transition at the same time is never going to be a straightforward. Hope the tips that I shared with you will help you to pass your probation and integrate with the team well. So it is completely normal for this process to take longer than normal. Like, just remember to be open and flexible to change and have a positive attitude and be ready to work hard from the comfort of your own home. As always, keep on skiing in the tech world.